Hello, this is Group 15's Pacman Project. Um, just going to go through everything with this PowerPoint slide, and then we'll demonstrate the game itself and see what we can do to try to beat it. So first of all, we have Pac-Man. As you can see, we actually have a picture of what the old Pac-Man used to be, as well as our game. A little more basic, but it works basically the same way. Now, it's going to be presented by Thomas Kraus, Dustin Kraus, Benjamin Jansen, and David Sidor. And if we go down here, we're going to have our Pac-Man use case. Basically, this is going to be our actors, which is going to be the AI, essentially the ghosts, and the player itself, and how they interact with the game and everything that goes along with it. For instance, the player is going to start the game, or the AI is going to kill the player. And we're going to go on from that and go into more elaboration with future slides. So these are the slides or features in which we wanted everything, what we wanted everything to be. So the features of the game should have a main screen with the following: a logo of the game, a single player button to start the game, and what we wanted to do is if you started the game, it showed different difficulties that you could select. We wanted to have a credit button to view the authors, a high score showing the top 5 scores, and the option to exit on the main menu here. The player plays as Pac-Man, moves around the maze collecting the dots, just like you would assume Pac-Man would play, just like the old days. You should have 3 lives. Pac-Man, dies within this game from hitting the ghosts. You're going to have 3 lives to try to collect all the Pac dots and get through the level. Each time you get hit by a ghost, the player will respawn. The map is going to stay in place as well as the ghosts, and you'll continue to play until those 3 lives are lost. The ghosts chase the player throughout the maze. Collision with the player results in a kill. So as far as this goes, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. The ghosts chase you, and every time they collide with you or hit you, that results in a kill and a loss of life. I'm going to go down to the next one here. Scoring. So we have a scoring system here. Each pack dot you get will be 10 points. Each power pellet you get, which is the big pack dots that normally make the ghosts vulnerable, is going to be 50 points. And then if you were to get a vulnerable ghost, it's going to, be either a 200 base, or you're going to increase it by 2 if it's killed within 5 seconds. You're going to max out at 1600 points per ghost if you're getting it within 5-second increments. The fruits are going to all have their own scoring system: cherry, strawberry, orange, apple, melon. Then we're going to go on to our features. So each of these features is something that we planned. We may not have gotten to all of them, but these are what we did plan. So the maze should contain power pellets allowing Pac-Man to kill the ghosts. Game ends when player eats all the Pac dots or when they run out of lives. Now these are the optional things that we were thinking that we may not get to. Is game should keep track of high scores. Game should have difficulty levels which could increase AI intelligence or make the maze larger, or you can even add a timer on it. Another optional one was mazes should be dynamically generated, so they are different each time. Maze generation algorithm with a spanning tree algorithm to ensure no dead ends exist. So basically, every time you started a maze, it would generate a brand new maze, and it wouldn't cause any dead ends, so you just had no way to get out. And this is our Pac-Man class diagram. If I get down a little further here. So this is what we used in designing the Pac-Man game. This is something that we started with so that we could get a baseline of all the classes that we were going to use and the variables and so on and so forth. This is our design of it. So I mean, you can see here you got the game, and the game is associated with engine and high score and actor, and basically everything over here, almost everything, winds up extending the actor, or the actor here, or the AI here is extending actor, and then each of the ghosts extend the AI. Also have Pac-Man down here extending actor, so on and so forth, but everything interconnects in some type of way. And that's about it for the class diagram. Go down a little more here. So our roles. So Thomas Kraus was our lead design. Basically, what he did is he, helped with coding the engine and getting everything all put together, and any type of help that anyone else needed, he definitely helped out with. He is luckily very experienced with Java coding, so anything that we couldn't figure out, he definitely helped us with doing all that and getting everything together. Dustin Kraus, me, was dealing with game logic and assets, meaning, scoring and so on. Benjamin Jansen worked with the AI for the ghosts, and David Storr worked with the UI. Let's see here. State of game implemented. So this is all the stuff that we actually got to implement into the game in just a broad view. So we obviously got the J-frames up to run the game. We had the main menu to start the game, which had a start button and exit button and so on. You had basic ghost AI. So each of the ghosts, follows Pacman. Then you have the engine to actually put everything together and run the game. The scoring system. So each pack dot you got was a score, and so on and so forth. We had a game over, so depending on how you died, if you died 3 times and lost all your lives, or if you collected all the pellets, we had a game over come up, and you were able to start the game over again if you wanted, or exit the game. And then obviously all the actors, including Pac-Man, the ghosts, the walls, and so on. And then you, of course, had the game logic and how everything had to logically fit together. Now, these are the things that we canceled that we weren't able to get to. We really wanted to, but we just couldn't get to it. You have high scores that show the top 5 scores, different AI for each of the ghosts. We basically used the same AI for each ghost. We just changed the timing on the ghosts so that they didn't clump up, but they all follow Pac-Man in the same type of manner. The power pellet ghost vulnerability. Unfortunately, we didn't get the ghost vulnerability added in there, but the power pellets are, and they are worth points. We didn't get the fruit added in there. We didn't. We wanted to do quite a few UI improvements that we didn't get around to. We were rushing around trying to get everything working properly the last minutes, so we got everything working, and it's a pretty fun game without it, to tell you the truth. And difficulty levels. We didn't get to select different AI difficulties or timers or anything like that, and the different mazes we didn't get to. So that concludes the presentation here, and now let's just go ahead and demonstrate the game. So it would be over here. Start the game from a jar file. We got our main menu. It comes up, gives us the logo. We have start, high score, and exit. I'm going to start the game here. Takes a second to load. Now we got Pac-Man. So we just go around with the arrow buttons on your keyboard. Follow left is left, up is up, down is down, right is right. And if you... Oh, look at that, I died. So if you look on the top left, we have the amount of lives left. I had 3, I just died, so now I have 2. We have the score, which is incrementing by 10 each pack dot I get. Now, each pack dot I get is only worth 10, but once I get up to that power pellet, if I can do it without dying here. Oh, I died again. Let's go up here. It's going to be worth 50. And boom, see the score incremented. I know it's quick. Oh, and game over. So we got a game over screen, and then it starts to the main menu again where we could exit or start over again. I'm going to start over just to explain a little more stuff about it. Now, Pac-Man, as you can see, actually does change direction. The ghosts spawn at different times. And if you actually look at the ghost's eyes, we even implemented it so that if they're going down, they're looking down. If they're going up, they're looking up, so on and so forth, all the way around, all 4 directions. Now, since we have all 4 ghosts, it is a bit of a difficult game. So let me just die a couple times here. And to make this quicker, what I did was, and we can see high score. Unfortunately, we have it here as feature not yet supported, and we can exit here. But what I did is I went into the code and I actually commented out the spawning of some of the ghosts. So most of the ghosts, so that I could beat the game, just to show you what happens when all the pack dots are eaten. All right. So we only have red here. And as we go around, I mean, you see that red is following us. And basically, he's just taking each tick of the game, or each time we go around and see something new in the game. Oh, and we can transport. Almost missed that. Or teleport, I should say. But as you see, he's following me pretty closely. He's doing a pretty good job. And we're almost done getting everything together. Just give it a minute or two more. Now he's going to be tricky. I just wanted to make sure that we got this done much quicker than if I had the 4 ghosts, because that would have taken a while. Almost done here. Oh no, I died. Come on, little red guy. All right, so this, regardless, is pretty difficult, but here we go. Finish all the packs, the game over screen comes up, and you're able to start again. That pretty much concludes the demonstration of it. We're going to exit here. And the normal Pac-Man is a fun, difficult game, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Bye-bye.